Stop being lazy. You're wasting a lot of time. The human experience is a fleeting and precious gift, a finite resource measured in moments, days, and years. Within this limited time frame lies the potential for immense growth, profound experiences, and the realization of our deepest aspirations. Yet, for many, this potential remains largely untapped, overshadowed by the insidious grip of laziness. This pervasive state of inactivity, characterized by a reluctance to exert effort and a tendency to postpone necessary actions, is not merely a benign personality trait, it is a significant drain on our most valuable asset, time. To succumb to laziness is to squander the very fabric of our existence, to allow opportunities to slip through our fingers, and to ultimately face the regret of a life unlived to its fullest potential. The concept of laziness is often shrouded in moral judgment, viewed as a personal failing or a lack of inherent virtue. However, a more nuanced understanding reveals that laziness is often a complex interplay of psychological, emotional, and even physiological factors. While personal responsibility undoubtedly plays a role, attributing inactivity solely to a lack of willpower overlooks the underlying mechanisms that can contribute to this pervasive behavior. One significant contributor to perceived laziness is a lack of clear purpose and compelling goals. When individuals lack a strong sense of direction or a meaningful vision for their future, the motivation to exert effort diminishes. Without a compelling why, the how becomes an insurmountable obstacle. Tasks seem pointless, and the immediate gratification of passive activities outweighs the perceived distant rewards of productive endeavors. This absence of intrinsic motivation can lead to a state of inertia, where individuals drift aimlessly, postponing actions that could propel them towards a more fulfilling life. Furthermore, fear plays a significant role in fostering laziness. The fear of failure can be a paralyzing force, preventing individuals from even attempting tasks that hold the potential for growth or achievement. The anticipation of potential shortcomings, the fear of judgment, or the anxiety of stepping outside one's comfort zone can lead to avoidance behaviors that manifest as laziness. Similarly, the fear of success, while seemingly paradoxical, can also contribute to inactivity. Some individuals subconsciously sabotage their efforts to avoid the perceived pressures and responsibilities that success might bring. Emotional regulation also plays a crucial role. Laziness can often serve as a coping mechanism for dealing with negative emotions such as stress, anxiety, or boredom. Instead of confronting these uncomfortable feelings directly, individuals may retreat into passive activities as a form of temporary escape. This avoidance, while providing short-term relief, ultimately exacerbates the underlying emotional issues and reinforces the cycle of inactivity. Cognitive biases further contribute to the problem. The present bias, our tendency to prioritize immediate gratification over long-term rewards, makes it difficult to resist the allure of instant pleasure and focus on tasks that require immediate effort but offer delayed benefits. The optimism bias can lead to an underestimation of the time and effort required to complete tasks, resulting in procrastination and a perceived lack of urgency. Physiological factors can also influence our energy levels and inclination towards activity. Chronic fatigue, underlying health conditions, poor nutrition, and lack of sleep can all contribute to feelings of lethargy and a reduced capacity for effort. It is crucial to address these physical factors to ensure that perceived laziness is not simply a symptom of an underlying health issue. The consequences of succumbing to laziness are far-reaching and deeply detrimental. The most immediate and obvious consequence is the sheer waste of time. Each moment spent in unproductive inactivity is a moment that could have been invested in personal growth, skill development, building meaningful relationships, or pursuing passions. This wasted time accumulates, leading to missed opportunities and a sense of stagnation. Beyond the loss of time, laziness erodes our potential. Talents remain undeveloped, dreams unpursued, and goals unachieved. The inherent capabilities that lie dormant within us wither from lack of use, leading to a sense of unfulfillment and regret. The satisfaction that comes from overcoming challenges and achieving meaningful accomplishments is replaced by the hollow emptiness of wasted potential. Laziness also has a significant impact on our mental and emotional well-being. The constant awareness of unfulfilled obligations and postponed tasks can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and feelings of guilt and inadequacy. The lack of progress towards our goals can erode self-esteem and create a negative self-image. Furthermore, the social consequences of laziness can strain relationships and lead to feelings of isolation. The cumulative effect of prolonged laziness can be a life marked by unfulfilled potential, missed opportunities, and a profound sense of regret. The realization that valuable time has been squandered can lead to deep dissatisfaction and a feeling that life has passed by without truly being lived. However, the good news is that laziness is not an immutable state. It is a pattern of behavior that can be challenged and overcome with conscious effort and the adoption of effective strategies. The first step towards breaking free from the grip of laziness is to cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness. This involves honestly assessing our habits, identifying the triggers that lead to inactivity, and understanding the underlying reasons for our reluctance to exert effort. Once we have a better understanding of our own patterns of laziness, we can begin to implement strategies for change. Define clear and compelling goals. Having a clear vision for what we want to achieve provides the necessary motivation to overcome inertia. Set SMART goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps to make them feel less daunting. Identify your why. Connect with the deeper reasons behind your goals. Understanding why something is important to you will fuel your motivation and make it easier to resist the temptation of laziness. Break down tasks. Overwhelming tasks can be a major trigger for procrastination and inactivity. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. This makes the task seem less intimidating and provides a sense of accomplishment as you complete each step. Prioritize tasks. Use techniques like the Eisenhower matrix to identify the most important and urgent tasks. Focus your energy on these high-priority items first. Implement time management techniques. Utilize tools and techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, time blocking, or the 2-minute rule to structure your time and stay focused. Create a conducive environment. Minimize distractions by creating a dedicated workspace that is conducive to productivity. This might involve decluttering your workspace, turning off notifications, and finding a quiet place to focus. Start small. If you're feeling overwhelmed, start with a small, easily achievable task. Building momentum can make it easier to tackle larger challenges. Reward yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. This reinforces positive behavior and provides motivation to continue moving forward. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or mentor who can provide support and encouragement. Knowing that someone else is expecting you to take action can be a powerful motivator. Challenge negative self-talk. Replace negative thoughts about your ability to succeed with positive affirmations and a belief in your capacity for growth. Address underlying issues. If laziness is linked to deeper psychological or emotional issues such as depression, anxiety, or low self-esteem, seek professional help. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Enjoy the journey of learning and growth, rather than solely focusing on the end result. This can make the process more engaging and less prone to procrastination. Practice self-compassion. Understand that everyone struggles with laziness from time to time. Avoid harsh self-criticism and focus on learning from setbacks. Visualize success. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and experiencing the positive outcomes of your efforts. This mental rehearsal can strengthen your motivation. Just start. Often, the hardest part is simply beginning. Commit to working on a task for just a few minutes. Once you get started, you may find it easier to continue. In conclusion, laziness is not merely a harmless indulgence, it is a significant thief of time and potential. By understanding the underlying causes of inactivity and implementing effective strategies for change, we can break free from its grip and reclaim our precious time. The journey towards a more disciplined and productive life requires conscious effort and commitment. But the rewards, a life lived with purpose, fulfillment, and a sense of accomplishment, are immeasurable. Stop being lazy. The time to act is now. For every moment wasted is an opportunity lost.